Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Today is Wednesday, October 1st. Time is just not waiting for anybody, right? September is in the rearview mirror. We are dealing with October. Um, but with that being said, I got a great workout for you today, a push-pull core workout. We're going to start up with a little bit of a warm-up, and it's going to be a little bit lighter today just because I did a big thing over the weekend physically. And I'm still recovering. So you're going to recover with me. Let's start with some arm circles. Arm circles. All right. So with those arm circles, basically, well, here, can't see myself. Okay. So with those arm circles, I'm going to stand with my feet just outside his shoulder width apart. I'm going to reach with fingers each side of the room. Thumb is up. Let's go forward circles, nice and tight. Okay, let's go ahead and engage those glutes, engage that belly button, nice and tight, forward circles. Now we're going to go a little bigger, keeping the thumb up, right? I'm still reaching side to side, still going forward. There we go. Now let's go a little bigger. Thumb is still up. Good job. And then the biggest circles you can make. Forward, thumb up, and rested. Shake that out a little bit. Shake that out a little bit. Now, same positioning, thumbs down though. Okay? And instead of forward circles, let's go reverse circles. Here we go. Thumbs down. Good job. A little bigger. Keep those fingers sprayed apart. Thumbs down. A little bigger. Okay, and then the biggest. Okay, and then rest that. Rest that. Good job. Okay, next, let's go. Same stance. I got both palms pointed up. All right. Now I'm going to take one palm and let's go with the right arm. I'm going to take that hand and internally rotate it until that palm is up again. So it almost looks like I'm leaning to the left, and I'm going to wring out the shoulders. Now I'm going to switch. Both palms pointed up. 1, 2, 3, really reaching. 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 10 with this. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's rock out 10 hand release push-ups. Okay, so you're grabbing your mat. That hand release push-up, I'm going to start at the top of my push-up. Okay, I'm going to lower myself all the way down to the ground. And then I'm going to lift my hands up, and then I'm going to place them down on the ground again, fingers sprayed apart, and I'm going to breathe out as I go all the way to the top of my push-up. So that's 1. We need 9 more of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, let's go with a single arm row. So you're going to need a dumbbell or a kettlebell. All right. I'm going to just grab this 15-pound dumbbell. And we just need 10 per side. So when I say row, basically, I'm going to fold myself in half. Right? Both shoulders are hanging at the same height. Hips are back. I'm evenly distributing weight from heel to toe. And I'm just going to do a row all the way up as high as I can and then back down. So that's 1. Breathing out as I'm pulling up, trying to get my elbow to touch the ceiling. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Only thing moving is my arm. 7. Everything else is locked in place. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to switch arms. All right, here we go. Fold yourself in half. Tight midsection, tension in the glutes. Both arms are hanging at the same height, even though one has a weight. I'm going to rotate. 1. And breathe out as I pull up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Got that done. Moving right along. Next, we have jumping jacks. We got 1 minute of jumping jacks. All right, so we're going to go soft feet. We're going to try to keep those arms straight at the elbow. Try to touch above the head. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Soft feet. Oh my God. So I did a 100-mile bike ride on Saturday. And this is the first thing I've done that feels really good. Like, I feel like I could jump on the top of my garage with these jumping jacks. Legs feel good. Okay. I'm going to go with that. 30 seconds. Okay, got 15 seconds. Five seconds. And rest. Okay. Last on the list is dead bugs. Dead bugs. And then we'll be done with the warm-up. So with that dead bug, I'm going to grab my mat. I'm going to grab my mat. I'm going to lie down on my back. And I'm going to get into that dead bug position. Okay? Now with the dead bug, it is opposites, right? So I'm going to reach with my left hand and with my right leg. But shoulders and head are off the ground. And I'm going to come back. That's 1. Then I'm going to go opposite side, keeping those shoulders off the ground. Chin is pointed toward the ceiling. We're going to go opposites. Extend out. All right, now that's 2. Now this entire time, you want that low back pressed into the ground. Okay, if it's lifting up, then don't extend out as wide or as far. All right, so that was 2. We're going 10 of these. We need 8 more. Here we go. Shoulders up, chin up, reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those shoulders up. 8, 9, 10. All right. Good job. So that was the warm-up. Now, what we got for the main course here, well, we got 2 main courses today. What we got is we got a kettlebell press, right? We're going to be kneeling. We're going to go 10 per arm. Then we're going to go Renegade Rows. That's in your push-up position with 2 weights, right? We're pulling in that push-up position, right? We got 16 of those, so it's 8 per arm. And then we're going to do a hollow hold for like 30 seconds. We're going to rock through that 5 times. And then we'll move on to our conditioning ladder, which is the next piece of the main course. But let's just focus on what's in front of us. So you need a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I'm going to start with a 20 pound, or no, I'm going to start with a 15 pound just because I got it out there. I'm going to get into my lunge position here. Okay. Now, if my left knee is down, or I'm sorry, right knee is down, my weight is in my right hand. And it's going to start in front of my body, but when I press it up, it's going to be directly above my body. And then I'm going to bring it down in the front. You see that? Okay. You need nine more of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we got to switch. Okay, weights in the left arm. 1. Get that arm straight at the elbow. 2. Press it directly up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job. Next is those Renegade Rows. And since I got the 15 out here, I'm just going to grab another 15. And we're going to do our rows with 15. Now we need 8 per arm. 8 per arm. All right, so we got the 2 weights. We're going to get into the top of our push-up position. Feet are wide. I'm going to pull that elbow up. I'm going to try to get this weight to touch my obliques and my chest, and then press it down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, just 16 of those. And then we got our hollow hold. So that hollow hold is, I'm on my back. I'm going to kind of start in that dead bug position. Okay, so hands are up, heads up. Now, in this position, my low back is pressed up against the ground. I'm going to try to keep it that way as I extend my legs out, extend my arms out. So this position, right, 30 seconds. Now, if I can't keep my low back pressed into the ground in this position, I'm going to bring my hands and legs in more. Can I do it now? If so, then I'm going to stay there. I'm going to figure out where in this range I can be extended and have my low back flat on the ground. All right, we got 30 seconds. We're going to start here in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're hollow holding. Point those toes. Ooh, this is already killing. Point the toes, extend the arms. 10 seconds. Woo! Okay, it's been a while since I've done these. 5 seconds. Rest it. Woo! No joke. Okay, that was 1. That was 1. And I got to get my poker chips out just so that I don't lose count. Okay, so short and sweet, but we need 4 more rounds of that. We need 4 more rounds of that. All right, starting with that kneeling press. And I think I'm going to stick with the 15s for now. Okay, left leg's back, weights in my left arm. Okay, here we go. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Switch knees. Switch hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Renegade rows. Renegade rows. We need 16, 8 per arm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Now we got that hollow hold. We got that hollow hold. Let me set my watch here because I can't see the clock. Where is my stopwatch? How many apps on this thing? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds. Hollow hold. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember that low back has to be pressed up against the ground. Head and shoulders are off the ground. Biceps are alongside ears. We're reaching, pointing with the toes, reaching with the fingers. 10 seconds. And resting. Okay. That's 2. That is 2 down. And 3 left. All right. So I think I'm moving up. I was using 15s. We're going to 20. All right. Kneeling press. Last time I started with the left. I'm going to start with the right this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Renegade rows. Renegade rows going up from the 15s to the 20s. Got to challenge yourself. Got to challenge yourself. We need 16 of these, 8 per side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. 30 seconds. We'll go here in 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. Hollow hold. 30 seconds. Or I'm not 30 seconds. That was 15 seconds. Sorry. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And rest. Oh my God. Those are tough. All right, that's 3. We got 2 left. 2 left. All right, starting with the left hand this time. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Switch legs, switch hands. Woo. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Renegade rows. Renegade rows, we need 16. We need 16. Here we go. Grab your weights. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're holding. "15 seconds. "5 seconds. Okay, rest it. All right. That's 4. That is 4. We got 1 left. 1 left. And I think I'm going for it. 25. 25. All right. 25. Last round of this, and then we move on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Renegade rows. Renegade rows. 16. Our last ones, I think. Renegade rows. Okay, 16. Here we go. Feet are wide. Try to minimize that hip shift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're up. That was 15 seconds. 15 seconds to go. 10, 5, and rested. All right. Good job. So we got through our strength superset. Strength superset. Next, we're going to do a conditioning ladder. Now, this piece of it's going to take about 12 minutes. We got kettlebell swings. We got push-ups. We got sit-up and presses. What we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 reps of everything. And then once we get through it, we're going to add 2 more reps till we get to 12. So it should take us about 12 minutes. Let's see. First thing, kettlebell swing, right? Now, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can swing those dumbbells. We can swing those dumbbells. And remember, we're swinging those dumbbells. We start with the arms, right? And then as we kick back, we squat down and press away from the ground, right? That's the swing of the dumbbells. But if you have a kettlebell, it's a lot easier to swing, right? It's a lot easier to handle. And so I'm going to do that. I got a 40-pounder here. I'm going to set that puppy down in front of me. I'm going to get in my squat or my kettlebell swing stance. I'm going to tilt it. I'm going to hike it through. Pop it up. 1, 2. And then I'm going to park it. Just like that. Okay, so I got those. That's first. And then we need push-ups. So just 2 push-ups. Let's go hand release. Let's go hand release again. So we're all the way down. Hands come up. 1. Hands come up. 2. All right, now the third movement is going to be sit up and press. So I'm going to start with set of 10-pound dumbbells. Okay. Get down on my back with those dumbbells kind of resting on my hands. Hands or elbows are resting on the ground. I'm going to do a sit-up. When I get to the top of that sit-up, I'm going to press above my head. Okay? And then I'm going to slowly lay my upper body down again. And I'm going to sit up again and do my press. Okay? And I did 2 of those. So that was the first round. So now we're moving to the second round and we're going to add 2 to everything. So now we need 4 kettlebell swings. 4 kettlebell swings. Get that kettlebell out here. Get into my stance. Tilt that kettlebell. Hike it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then park it. Okay. Now I need my 4 hand release push-ups. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I need my 4 sit-up and presses. Sit up and press. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, Okay. Now we're six. Now we're six. 6 swings. Get in the stance. Tilt that kettlebell back. Chest up. Hike it. Pop it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Park it. Okay. 6 hand release push-ups. 6 hand release push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We need 6 sit-up and presses. 6 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 8. 8 swings. 8. All right. Kettlebell stance. Hiking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 8 hand release push-ups. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. What is that? 10? 10 swings now? Or no. We need our 8 sit-up and presses. We need our 8 sit-up and presses. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're up to 10. We're up to 10. Everything's 10. 2 more rounds. 10 swings. 10 swings. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hand release push-ups. 10 hand release push-ups. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 sit up presses. 10 sit up presses. Woo. Here we go. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Last round. Last round. We need 12 swings. 12 swings. 12 swings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 12 hand release push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12 sit up presses. 12. Here we go. Oh my God. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I gotta break that up. 6. Halfway. Shoulders are on fire. On fire. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Okay. Let me see. What did I put at the very end of this? Okay, so I'm gonna call it right there. I'm gonna call it right there. I'm beat. I am beat. Give me a second. Close you out here. I'm gonna grab that and grab my towel. Okay. Okay. Good job. Round of applause, pat on the back, high five. Right? It's small, but it's big. The most important talk is the self-talk. So talk to yourself nicely. Okay, words of wisdom for Wednesday, October 1st. It's Halloween season. Here we go. Um, so I got three of these, and I don't know. I kind of went ahead in my programming, and so there's three of these words of wisdom, and I'm gonna just pick one of them. Here it is. Pull yourself up, push yourself forward. Read that again. Pull yourself up, push yourself forward. Now, that one is simple and it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Literal, right? That one, those of you that know me know that I read through my words of wisdom and or affirmations each evening. Whatever stands out to me is what I bring to you. Now that stood out probably, I think it was last week that I did this. So I apologize, but that one stood out just because of the simplicity of it, right? It's like I think we do too much thinking about the things that we know we need to do. If you think it, do it. Pull yourself up, push yourself forward. It's that simple. But we can make it complex. That's all I got. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want you to get out there, attack this Wednesday, just like we attacked this workout. I will be back here Friday morning. I know I'm saying that right now. And I hope to see you there. Thank you for joining me today. Um, and that's all I got. It's going to be a warm one today. It's going to get even warmer towards the end of the week. Get outside and soak up some of that, especially that sun, because it's going to start to disappear. It's going to start to disappear. So that's all I got. Love the person you are becoming. Have a fantastic day. Bye bye.